In today's video, we're going to be covering the kickflip. This video is going to be split into two parts. The first half is going to be the tutorial, and the second half is going to be troubleshooting. Keep your front foot about an inch under the bolts and at a 45-degree angle. Keep your back foot somewhere near the center of the tail. I like to have mine in the back heel side corner. It'll help to open up your leading shoulder just a little bit. This gives your hip a little bit more room to lift your front knee up. Bend down with your weight centered as much as you possibly can and with your shoulders open just a little bit. With your back foot, pop straight down. At the same time, lift your leading knee straight up. Curl your ankle and flick in this direction. You're aiming for this point on the board. Follow through with the flick. The ending point of your foot should not be here. It should be out here, past the nose. Ideally, the back foot will catch the board and stop it from flipping midair. You probably won't start catching them when you first start landing them. They'll be closer to the ground, but this is where you should be aiming to. Here's some footnotes that I want to go over before I move into the next section of the video. If you're doing something differently than what I'm saying and it's working out better for you, do that. I switch up my technique for kickflips all the time, and odds are you probably will too. The next thing is to try everything. Try any technique that might make sense to you, even if it may seem like it doesn't really make all that much sense. Just because you're envisioning or trying to do something specific with your foot doesn't mean your brain is actually making your foot do that thing. So do whatever thought process helps you achieve what you're trying to do. Now we're going to move into troubleshooting. The first issue that we're going to cover is your board not flipping enough. This often happens from incorrect timing or flipping too much off of the nose and not enough off the side. If that's your issue, try flipping more on this area of the board rather than this area of the board. Oftentimes it's just going to be a matter of timing, which is especially frustrating because that's kind of something that just takes time rather than technique. Also, landing primo really sucks. The next problem that we're going to cover is if your board is rotating. The cause for this could either be your shoulders, the direction that you're flicking your front foot, or the way that you pop with your back foot. Make sure you're not rotating your shoulders in either direction when you jump. Make sure your flick is straight and you're not curving it to the left or the right. Pop straight down, not forward or back at all. The next issue is missing the flick. This is just a timing issue. Experiment and either flick later or earlier. I hope this video helps you land kickflips if you've been struggling. All suggestions for trick tips are more than welcome. Check out Skateboard Theory's Instagram page for daily stories and short form content.